Lagos is the most economically active and socially diverse state in the country. It is positioned at the center where all other points converge and remains the main entry point to the rest of the world through land, water, and sea. This is Inside Lagos. I'm Adedoja Salam Adeniyi. In the next half hour, we'll be bringing you stories from around their state of aquatic splendor. All you need to do is to fasten your seatbelt. We'll be right back after this short break. Stay with us.
Why you speaking Oyinbo? Oyinbo, you dey Lagos Oyinbo. If I carry you go banana, my guy, you go love Lagos. If I carry you go to Elegushi, you go love Lagos. If I carry you go Niru, my guy, you go love Lagos. Sepe see the police, Governor Ambode Kofoshi, helicopter low for Loki. You cannot deny, you know, see. Father Keresi la wọn tèmi ṣá. Ọmọ wọn Keresi wọn lè bá. Kó dùn kó pọ̀ kó pẹ́ làwọn tèmi ṣá. Ìtẹ̀síwájú Èkó làwọn tèmi wá. It never finish, ọlọ́pàá don get new motor. It never finish, èyí tẹ̀rí yẹn ò ti pọ̀ tó. Oyinbo, Èkó ló wá Oyinbo. Oyinbo, why you speaking Oyinbo? Oyinbo, you dey Lagos Oyinbo. If I carry you go Ikeja, my guy, you go love Lagos, yo. If I carry you go Badagry, my guy, you go love Lagos, yo. If I carry you go to Lagos Island, you go love Lagos, yo. Ele Jamo, ele Tiko, ele Bajano. Central of Excellence, lewa in case you don't know. Bijaye, Nimale, Bijaye, Nibele, Bijaye, Kakaki, Dobasumi, Malole. Riding through my city, and now hustle in my city, and now made it in my city. God bless my city. Oyinbo, Èkó ló wá Oyinbo. Oyinbo, why you speaking Oyinbo? Oyinbo, you dey Lagos Oyinbo. If I carry you go Korodu, my guy, you go love Lagos, yo. If I carry you go to Ekpe, my guy, you go love Lagos, yo. If I carry you go BGC, my guy, you go love Lagos. Sepe see the police, Governor Ambode Kofoshi, helicopter low for Loki. You cannot deny, you don't see. Sepe see the police, Governor Ambode Kofoshi, helicopter low for Loki. You cannot deny, you don't see.
The national leader of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Bola Tinubu, has put the impeachment saga, which had dominated the polity in the last 1 week in Lagos State, to rest. He declared that there is no longer talk of impeaching Governor Akinwumi Ambode. In the last 1 week, Lagos residents witnessed the no love lost between the executive and legislative arms of government in public glare. The legislative arm of government threatened to impeach the governor. But after days of uncertainty, the elusive brotherliness returned. It's a full house meeting of the All Progressives Congress leaders, brokered by the national leader, Asiwaju Tinubu. It started with the 2019 budget. Early this year, words filtered out that Governor Ambode sent the budget proposal to the Assembly on 28th of December 2018. But the legislators denied any knowledge of that. The lawmakers wanted the governor to physically lay the budget before them, as tradition requires before the end of the year. The governor later made efforts to present the budget properly on 21st of January, but the legislators refused to grant him audience, claiming that the governor cannot present a budget that he has started implementing without approval. The lawmakers didn't waste time as they called for the governor's resignation or impeachment.
Suggestions have been made. A letter showing these infractions be communicated to the governor and advising that it will be in the interest of the state and dignifying for him to resign, failure of which we can now commence collation of signature to do that which the Constitution provides to be done in street cases of impunity and gross misconduct.
There is no doubt that there has been violation of our appropriation law and infraction on the constitutional provisions. I agree with you. Many people have asked for resignation of the governor and deputy governor or impeachment process be commenced, and vote of no confidence on the commissioners we have mentioned. There's fair hearing anywhere, and we must consider and give them fair hearing to come and explain.
The next day, some Lagos residents took to the streets. It is against this background that Bola Tinubu and members of the Governor's Advisory Council, GAC, which is the highest decision-making organ of the party in the state, met to end the rift.
We look into areas where we have to compromise, discuss, and build the institutions, encourage the institutions to really do what is right. We have resolved. There's no question of impeachment in Lagos State. Let the two institutions, the two arms of government, communicate and continue to respect one another and build consensus and understanding. That is all about politics.
Conflict resolution is an essential ingredient of management. We have looked into the problem, and the party has directed the two arms of government, the executive and the legislature, to work together. And very soon, the House will meet and resolve all gray areas.
Bola Tinubu thanked the governor, his deputy, and the leadership of the House for agreeing to the peaceful resolution of the conflict.
We thank the Speaker and the entire member of the House of Assembly leadership. We thank the governor and the deputy governor who had demonstrated firm respect for the party leadership in Lagos State.
It's been a long time that Governor Ambode and the Lagos Assembly Speaker Mudashiru Obasa stood shoulder to shoulder in public. Now that all sides are ready to shift their swords and give peace a chance, it's obvious that APC would be going into the election strong. Lagos State Governor Ambode has inaugurated a 1,000-hectare modern satellite city in Ekpe-Ibejuleki axis. Inside Lagos was there when the governor laid the stones for the foundation of the project. Have a listen. One of the visions of Ambode's administration is to make every part of Lagos economically viable and livable. This explains why the Lagos State government is paying more attention to infrastructure development and urbanization of hitherto abandoned areas. The latest effort is Alaro City, located in the northwest quadrant of the Lekki Free Zone.
And I found myself to the glory of God and the usage of humanity.
at a cost estimate of $250 million. The satellite city is being constructed through an organized private sector initiative in collaboration with foreign investors. This is what it will look like on completion.
Lagos International Airport and West Africa's largest deep sea port, nearby major Nigerian and multinational companies. Alaro City is for businesses of all sizes and people of all incomes, a controlled development for industrial and logistics companies, and homes, schools, hospitals, and parks. A symbol of coexistence, community, and continuity in Nigeria, that upon completion will have created 200,000 jobs. An economic miracle already witnessed by endeavor cities across Africa. Sustainable development where businesses thrive and homes are built by the thousands.
Alaro City lies in the growth path of Lagos with a mixed income, city-scale development, and a premium industrial, logistics, housing, and leisure location. It will be complemented by high-quality commercial office complexes, homes, schools, healthcare facilities, hotels, entertainment center, and 150 hectares of parks and open spaces. Alaro City is adjacent to the future Ekpe International Airport, close to the region's largest deep sea port and major Nigerian and international companies. For Governor Ambode, it's a dream come true.
This dream and this vision of the Lekki Free Trade Zone has been on in the last 20 years. But the last 3.5 years have actually witnessed tremendous progress. We've been able to conclude on the deep sea port, which is going to be the largest in Africa. We've also been able to conclude on the free trade zone and also be able to bring this particular new city in this place and almost concluding on the international airport. And the whole idea of this place is that, look, if you have a free trade zone, how are we going to accommodate all the workers in that place? How are they going to live and actually accommodate their families? If you are going to have an international airport on this side, where are you going to put all the workers that will be working at the airport? There has to be an infrastructure that will allow people to get attracted to this place.
The governor is optimistic about the continuity of the project as a means of creating jobs and scaling up the GDP of Lagos State.
I'm excited that this is coming in my own tenure also, but I believe strongly this will be continued by successive government because this vision is about creating jobs, it's about improving on the GDP of Lagos. But the truth is, Lagos State money is actually not inside this investment. It's just purely investors. All that we have provided is the land, and it's based on that I believe that the best destination anybody can want to invest in Africa should be Lagos.
On ease of movement due to ongoing projects, the governor added that a new road to link Shagamu-Benin Expressway from Lekki Deep Sea Port will be constructed.
We are aware that the increase in construction and industrial activities are already taking its toll on the road networks and other complementary infrastructure along this corridor. In order to forestall future chaotic traffic log jams within this corridor and avoid similar incidences such as is being experienced in the Apapa axis, we have initiated the process of constructing the 7th axial road from the Lekki Deep Sea Port and route the Lekki Free Zone to the Shagamu-Benin Expressway.
We are also looking forward to the expansion of the Lekki Expressway and ultimately a new international airport that will be built just across the road from here.
Not forgetting the host communities, Ambode appreciated their trust and forbearance, adding that the state government had approved 750 hectares of land as resettlement land for communities displaced from Parcel B of the Lekki Free Trade Zone, namely Yegunda, Abomiti, and Enyosa.
I have instructed the Lands Bureau to expedite action on the enumeration of the land in question to accelerate payment of compensation and the issuance of the C of O.
and thank the people and government of Lagos for being so accommodating. You welcome everyone. You create no crisis for those who come here. And that makes you very unique. And may we turn around one day to say, yes, we diversified, we grow our economy, we catered for those alive and those to come. Because in another 30 years, this country's population, I'm told, will stand at about 450 million, which will be 5% of the population of the world at 9 million. That is a frightening figure if it is unemployed and unproductive. If it is employed and productive, it will be a major asset, be a huge market, be a place to envy. But the time to prepare for 30 years is now.
Buildings and infrastructure are already well underway. Much more infrastructure is in progress and many additional investments are being negotiated and closed as we speak. We've hit the ground running. Alaro City is well and truly open for business. 2,000 hectares, the city will provide tens of thousands of new jobs, with 1,000 of these commencing within the next 12 months alone, all of which will be backed by programs that prioritise upskilling and working with our local communities.
Hard-working people will have the opportunity to own homes, to get better jobs, to start businesses, and for their children to have access to an education that will lead to another generation that can achieve even more. And most importantly, this factory will produce a product that will have an immediate impact improving the lives of children across Nigeria and across Africa. The success of this project and the resulting prosperity of this neighborhood will demonstrate to the people of this city opportunities for them to live better lives. The success of this project will also send a message to investors across the world that Lagos State is a good home for direct investment.
Upon completion, Alaro Satellite City is expected to create over 200,000 jobs and housing schemes for all the major projects within the Lekki Free Trade Zone. The Lagos State government has formally made a request to the British Museum in London for the return of an extremely important sculptural wood carving known in the United Kingdom as the Landers Stool. This sculpture was believed to have been taken from Nigeria in 1830 by one of the earliest known explorers of the interior, Richard Lander, who was instrumental in pioneering colonization of Nigeria. The request for the return of the artifact comes after Governor Ambode decided to build a new cultural facility in Onikan named the John K. Randall Center for Yoruba Culture and History. Commissioner for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Steve Ayorinde, delivered Ambode's request at a 2-day symposium on emerging museum projects in Africa at the British Museum, where the Landers Stool is currently in storage. The Landers Stool would be placed in the J.K. Randall Center, which has reached 85% completion stage and is slated for unveiling in May before Governor Ambode leaves office.
Ethiopians have dislodged Kenyans to win top prizes in the male and female categories of the Lagos City Marathon. That road race, Governor Ambode says, has come to stay.
Over 100,000 athletes from 58 countries participated in 2019 edition of the Lagos City Marathon. This event saw East Africans retain their dominance. and Ethiopian Sintayehu Legese, who won the star prize of $50,000, finishing the race in 2 hours 17 minutes and 28 seconds to beat defending champion Joshua Kipkurore from Kenya.
Athlete number 61. Athlete number 61.
Kipkurore will breast the tape in 2 hours 18 minutes and 16 seconds to emerge first runner-up. Walked away with $40,000, while his compatriot William Yegon came third in the time of 2 hours 19 minutes and 4 seconds, winning $30,000. In the female category, it was a clean sweep for Ethiopia as the trio of Meseret Dinke, Alamenesh Guta and Kebenachala finished first, second and third. They won $50,000, $40,000 and $30,000 respectively. Gideon Goyet was the first Nigerian to cross the finishing line in 2 hours 30 minutes to win 3 million naira, beating last year's champion Ilya Pam. Speaking while presenting prizes to the winners, Governor Ambode says it was gratifying that the marathon was getting bigger and better yearly, adding that the competition had come to stay. While expressing optimism that the marathon will be sustained, Ambode urged Lagosians to vote for all the candidates of the All Progressives Congress APC in the forthcoming general election.
A big thank you to all Lagosians for tolerating us in the last 4 years, because this is the 4th time we're doing this Lagos Access Marathon, and it's been improving year in, year out. This year, we had 58 countries participating and over 100,000 of you also taking part in this journey. I believe strongly that what we have started will be continued by the APC candidate Jenison when he comes in, and I believe strongly also that this will take the GDP of Lagos to greater heights. Remember, next Saturday is presidential election. You know where my heart is, and you know my heart is focused. So that's where we are going to be. And then you know after March 2nd, we do the same thing. God bless you all, Lagosians. I love all of you, and I remain yours. Thank you so much.
Now we give 3 Gosa to Ambode. God bless you. God bless you.
Every day by day I just celebrate. Everything I do is just a benefit. I get the just for my ghetto.
never forget where I come from. I'm from Ghetto. Oh no 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 no. I just want to say, oh yeah. Oh yeah, no.
This is where we draw the curtains on today's edition of Inside Lagos. Don't forget to join us next time for another interesting episode of the show. I'm Adedoja Salam Adeniyi. Many thanks for being a part of it. See you next time. Bye-bye.